everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at the readings for the month of September coming ahead. So it's just to have a look at what influences or things are sort of going to be coming in around the September time. Obviously these are just general readings, so they are not going to resonate with everyone. But like always, I say to you, think outside the box. If it's not directly at yourself, then as I say, it could be to do with close family or friends around you at that period. So just be free to reverse the characters and swap them about to fit it to how you think. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so far for the people who've subscribed to my channel. As you know, I've only been going sort of 3 to 4 weeks, and so starting from scratch to build up a subscriber basis, then any likes or subscribes, guys, will help me on my journey and obviously continue for me to carry on with bringing out the material for yourselves. So we just work together as a collective family. So yeah, guys, as I said, we are now looking at Leo for the month of September. This is about all the influences that will be around you or could manifest in the month of September. As you know, guys, I manifest on these cards before I start. So without further ado, we'll just go in and see what's in store for you, my lovely Leos, for the month of September. So the first card I've got out is Rescue. So I'll just place that there, and then I'll just follow on with the next one, and we have Peaks of Joy. Right, I'm going to jump straight onto this card here because this, my lovely Leos, is reflecting on you. It's time to rescue yourself. If you can see here, it's like a lady just coming out of a dark tunnel and standing on the edge of this beautiful waterfall. So as we go into September, guys, the Leos that I'm picking up here, whether male or female, obviously, I just feel September is a time to rescue yourself, because I do feel coming out of August, you've had a lot to deal with regards your family, and also your own health can go up and down. When I look at the darkness here, I just feel like depression, really. And I do feel as you've come out of August, you have had some very depressing times, and you do find it hard to feel joyous or to get that vibe of happiness, but it's just because you feel quite isolated. Even though you've got family, they do make you feel like you're very isolated. There's certain members of your family that I do feel particular, if they've had health issues themselves, and you've tried your hardest to be there and support them, but then you felt like, you've been given a cold shoulder from them, as in like, they don't want to open up to you, or they find it difficult, and it's put you on it absolutely cripples you, really. It absolutely hurts so much that, they can't see that. They don't understand. They're only dealing with what they are feeling, how they can get through the day, sort of thing. But then they don't see the other side of the coin, whether this is like I'm talking about sons and daughters, or other partners, or what have you, whether it's that element of it. But it's a bit of a selfish vibe from them, but they're not being selfish, because it's the only way they can deal with their problems that they're dealing with now. But obviously you're a bit like a sponge, Leo. You take on everybody else's feelings, and when somebody shows you the cold shoulder, even though they might not know that they're doing that or giving that vibe out to you, you absorb all this, and then you sort of retreat back and think, oh, okay then, if that's the way you want it, you don't want me to, pick up the phone and call you. If you just want me to, let you get on with things, then this over a period of time has really brought you down on a level of a depressive state where you've just wanted to lock the door and keep yourself in, guys. But it's saying, because if you put the, you know, if you can just address it, that it's not personal. They don't mean to be so cold-hearted. They don't mean to be, you know, you don't hear from them from, you know, 1 week to the next, or even like, you know, 1 month to the next. It's just that they're dealing with their own lives, and it's basically saying you need to rescue yourself now. You need to take care of you for you to grow, you know, because you're coming out, like I say, you're standing on the edge here, feeling quite vulnerable, but there is growth there. And if you put in your mindset now, you know, don't think in that thought space, just think, yeah, they're fine, you know, I'm here, they know I'm here if they need me. So that's all you need to put in your mind. I'm here if they need me. They know where I am, you know. I'm the sister, I'm the mother, I'm the partner, whatever, you know, label you take on. You know, just know that you're there, obviously, if they need you. So concentrate on yourself, guys. This is the message I get for Leos for September. Concentrate on you. And if you do that, this card just leaps out. You'll liberate yourself, and you will have peaks of joy, because I don't feel you know, there's that much gone on in the last couple of months. You haven't had, you know, one element to be joyous about, because of influences that have knocked onto your other family members. As I said, you're this sponge, and you're taking all their hurt. You're taking, you know, your own hurt, and it just it's absolutely saturated you. And that's why, you know, look at the waterfall. You're absolutely saturated in emotions that have been brought on you to your door by other people and other members of your family. But like I say, put the work in, guys, to rescue yourself this month. Give yourself that time, clear your headspace. Don't worry about them. They know you're there. If they need you, they can pick up the phone and call you. And by doing that, it'll hire your soul up, feel a bit more freedom, and you will start, you know, enjoying more joyous times. Be more creative for you. You know, there's things that you've put on hold for these people, and your talents have been suppressed, and it's saying now, work on yourself, rescue yourself, and do things for you. And that's what I'm getting for you, Leos. Opening this up a little bit more, and I've got the Hangman and Call. And this is basically saying, because you've been suspended and you felt so trapped at times, you know, you're such a loving soul, and like I say, you take on so much pain and hurt from others, and you sit in the house or what have you, or in your own personal space, and you feel like that. You do feel like the Hangman, as in you're suspended, because you're being suspended by others. It's been, if I could try and explain, you don't feel like you can move forward or be happy, because you've got this worry or this underlying current all the time, that you're thinking, you know, you've got these feelings going round. They don't love me, you know, they won't let me help them, you know, it's all about them. Do you know what I mean? And because you're suspending yourself in this thought, and you're hanging there in this balance of like, I can't go forward, I can't go backwards, I don't know what to do. It's this like helpless, I don't know what to do. And while you're suspended there, you know, all your talents and everything for you, you know, you're not seeing. You're just allowing it to freeze, really. It's been frozen. That's what I want to say. It's been frozen. Everything has been frozen, suspended, because of this taking in all this, you know, what's going around you with family, etc., and partners and what have you, like this sponge element where I said, you know, you're just absorbing, and it's like a stone, you know, it's just like a stone being plonked in a place, and it's not moving. And this is how I feel you guys have been over the last couple of months. And as we go into this card here, it's basically saying, she's like, to me, it's a trumpet, this is, and it's time to blow your own trumpet. Even if you need to get your feelings out to your nearest and dearest, you know, and just to allow these feelings that you've bottled up, because I do feel you've bottled up so much emotion about what's been going on around you. It's time to blow your own trumpet for you, Leo. It's time to, you know, rescue you. Let your voice be heard. That's what I'm picking up. I'm just going to open this up a little bit more, and let's have a quick look at this one. And we've got the butterfly spirit. How beautiful is that? Transformation is beautiful. And that card couldn't be any more prominent for you, Leo. As I said, if you start rescuing yourself from what's gone on, it's time for you to transform. It's time for you to blossom. It's time for, you know, better times, joyous moments to come into your life. So that couldn't be more poignant to me. You know, you need to get this lightness, this weight of this, you know, I said this sponge that you've been absorbing everything, this weight of this stone has got to go, basically, so you can be in a more lighter, more freer spirit for you. You know, we try too much sometimes, and Leos, you know, can take too much responsibility on for other people. But guys, for September, it's about rescuing you. So I just hope, you know, the Leos who are listening to this today can take some of this information on board. As you know, guys, I do my little bit of savant poetry to tie in with these readings. So I'm just going to read you what I wrote for you lovely Leos for the month of September. And it says, left out in the cold, you take your feelings, bottle them up in your mind, they hide. Struggling with inner demons, feeling like a vulnerable child. Yet no one sees from the mask you wear the pain and hurt that crushes your soul. Time to start healing yourself. Gather your own jigsaw pieces and make it a whole. So basically it's saying, because you've been so fragmented, Leo, you know, you feel, or your family feels fragmented, you know, and you feel this cold shoulder from them. It's saying, learn to, you know, focus on you at the moment. If you've got to blow your own trumpet and allow your feelings to come out, then believe me, these jigsaw pieces, as in, you know, a metaphor for family or however it plays, will start to collectively come together. And by doing that, your jigsaw puzzle the pieces will all start fitting back into place, and you will feel that you're more whole in yourself. And you will be able to get this lighter energy, guys, coming into your life. So I'm just going to read you now a message from the universe. I've got these new cards, The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. So I am just going to do a quick shuffle on here and see what the message is to tie in with this reading for you, my lovely Leos. So what have we got, universe, for the message for Leo as we go into September? What have we got for, and that one's just jumped out, so I'm going to take that one. And we'll have a quick read. Oneness is my true nature. That, guys, couldn't be a better card for you. Oneness is my true nature. This means rescue number one to me. You need to rescue you to then get the true nature of your, you know, of your life. Because while you're taking on the responsibilities, and as I said, this sponge, taking all this in, you know, you're not going to be at oneness. And so it's just saying it's your nature, it's your true nature to be at one with yourself. And this, guys, is what you've got to look at going into September. So the other thing I'm going to do for you, I do ribbon readings, and here, as you can see, I've got a bag full of different ribbons galore. So I'm just going to have a little delve in here for you, my lovely Leos, and see what we've got for the ribbons to tie in at the end now for this reading. And I'm picking up this one here. Okay, now as I look at this ribbon here, it's all bendy, twisty, do you know what I mean? So this is reflecting on your emotions, guys. You know, you're in turmoil, you have been in turmoil here. And it just means coming into September, you need to straighten these emotions out. You do have, as I say, because if we look at this ribbon here, there's different lines here, and these lines here, to me, represent the members of your family, either your children, etc., or you know, your parents or whatever. There's quite a big factor here of saying, this is why I think this is where the sponge element comes into it, because you take on you know, you're a big, you are the rock and have been a rock for, you know, family members. And this is why it's saying, you know, it's drawing across this ribbon that all these people, you know, glide off your power, really. So, and as I say, it is, I mean, look at the ribbon, it's just absolutely crumpled to death. And this is you just crumbling in from everything that you've been dealing with. And you've got to get this back on a smoother keel. And this is what you've got to have to, you know, as I said, rescue yourself. And this couldn't be more, you know, of a ribbon that I could have chosen out of all of those ribbons in there. That's representing, really, you know, if you can get rid of these, you know, these elements here of not taking, you know, everything on personally, then you will just be left with the shiny gold, orangey gold, which ties in lovely with, you know, the butterfly spirit. So it couldn't be more, like I say, a prominent ribbon for you that I've picked up here. So like I say, I hope you guys can take something from that read, and I hope that you know, September, you know, you can rescue yourself, and more peaks of joy and for you will come into the month of September. As you know, guys, I'm a new channel here, so any likes, subscribes will obviously help me on my journey to then keep, you know, bringing the material for you. So yeah, any support I'll be grateful for. So until next time, I'll see you then, Leo. Have a great September and take care of yourselves. Bye then. Bye.